Angels are getting even more support with Giada, Font of Hope. Are you looking to build this deck? Let's run down some cards you may want to include in today's quick take. Giada, Font of Hope is a 2/2 angel with 1 and a white, flying and vigilance. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. It also has the ability to tap it, add a white mana, and spend this mana only to cast angel spells. This is an incredible support card for angels in general. This is definitely a card you may want to consider building if simply just Lyra the Dawnbringer isn't the commander for you. In this deck tech, we're going to go over a few cards I would include if I were to build this deck. First off, we have Segovian Angel and Universal Automaton. These are simply a 1 mana drop angel. This will automatically start getting the ball rolling and a great cards to include right from the start. Now the Automaton is pretty much built into every single overall tribal deck, and now we have an option to put Segovian Angel in there. Even though it's a 1/1, it's going to buff up even faster with our commander. To continue the mana curve, we have Serra of Angel and Youthful Valkyrie. Serra Angel, you may not cast it during your first, second, or third turns of the game, but a 3/3 for 2 mana is a great value. And Youthful Valkyrie is 1 and away for a 1/3 flying angel, but whenever another angel enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on it. These are great beaters right from the start. A new card from this set would be Inspiring Overseer. It's a 2/1 flying angel cleric for 2 and a white. And when it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Simply getting that extra draw spell to replace the card itself is a phenomenal ability. And for the fact you can potentially get this on a very fast, efficient turn and get that extra life is pretty insane. Since we're going to gain some life throughout this deck, you want to include cards like Righteous Valkyrie. It's 2 and a white for a 2/4 angel cleric with flying. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. And as long as you have 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. A lot of angels have that back-end synergy of life gain, so being able to gain a lot of life with Righteous Valkyrie and getting that extra buff in the end is a phenomenal card to include. Another great way to get more value out of the life game is with Resplendent Angel, a 3/3 flying angel for 1 white. At the beginning of each end step, if you were to have gained 5 or more life this turn, you create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. By default, with the Resplendent Angel and the Valkyrie, we're going to be gaining 4 life on each angel entering, so we can get this ball rolling very quickly and very efficiently. This one also has the option on the back end for 3 white until end of turn. Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink. So even though you may not gain 5 life with other creatures into the battlefield or other options, to give itself +2/+2 and lifelink, so you can gain that 5 life just from this creature alone. An angel stable that pretty much everyone would want to play is Baneslayer Angel. It's a 5/5 angel for 3 white with flying, first strike, lifelink, protection from demons, and protection from dragons. This is one of the cards that pretty much everyone's always played if you're playing Angel Tribal, and with all those abilities stacked on this one creature, it puts in so much work. Definitely an angel you always want to include if you're playing Angel Tribal in any sense whatsoever. Which leads to the original overall angel commander we had in the past, Lyra Dawnbringer, a great card you would want to include in the Giada deck. 3 white for a 5/5 angel with flying, first strike, and lifelink. Other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Like I said, that lifelink is a secondary effect on this deck, so we can be gaining a lot of life overall and just spamming the board with tons of angels. This has always been that overall go-to card for Angel Tribal, more so not just because it's the only angel out there for options, but because it's lifelink for the entire team. Now putting out Giada very quickly and efficiently, we can get that on turn 2 and then just ramp up like crazy to get out Lyra Dawnbringer as early as turn 3 or 4 and getting even more value. To add to even more value, we have Speaker of the Heavens and Bishop of Wings. Speaker of the Heavens is a 1/1 human cleric for 1 white with vigilance and lifelink. You can tap it, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying, and activate this ability only if you have 7 or more life. So again, that 7 life threshold should be very simple to achieve. So getting the option to swing in with this, gain the 1 life, and then tap it to create a 4/4 afterwards, that together adds up very fast. And then we have Bishop of Wings. Whenever another angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Like I said, we're going to be having a lot of angels enter the battlefield, so 4 life can add up so fast. It also has the option, whenever an angel you control dies, you create a 1/1 spirit flying token. It's got that back-end safety net, so if your angels were to die, they're all going to come back as spirits. So a little bit of protection, which is pretty awesome. Since angels cost so much, we want to include a card like Starnheim Aspirin, 2 and a white for a 2/2 human cleric, which reads, angel spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Imagine getting this on turn 3. Turn 4, you can cast potentially 2 or 3 massive angels very fast. 2 reduction costs is a huge amount, which should never be under let go. Some awesome sorcery cards you want to include would be Entreat the Angels and Starlight Unleashed. Entreat the Angels is XX white, where you create X 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying, but it does have the miracle cost of X white. Dump all your mana into this, you're going to create tons and tons of angel tokens. You can't go wrong with that. Which is very awesome about Starlight Unleashed. It has Foretell for XX white. You can drop this as a Foretell cost as early as turn 1 or 2. Then you wait and you wait and you wait, and at any moment's notice, you just create a bunch of 4/4 angel tokens with flying. And these ones have Vigilance, which is pretty insane. And to round things off, you want to add Cathars Crusade. This is basically another version of our commander almost. It reads, whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Now, since we're going to be playing tons of angels and so many angels are going to be entering the battlefield, this is just something we want to put in. It costs 3 white for an enchantment, but everyone plays this card if you're playing like any kind of form of like token or tribal-based synergies, because this can make the board insanely tall while going wide. Definitely want to include that. So there's my overall quick take on Giada, Font of Hope. This is a great new card to run Angel Tribal in this new set of New Capenna. Now, what would you think of this? Do you want to include Giada as the new commander, or you just want to stick it to Lyra? I'd love to hear in the comments down below. Again, my name is Chris from One More Game MTG. Thanks for watching. Peace.